Hello everyone. In this project, I analyzed document similarity using the natural language processing techniques in Python. The purpose of this assignment was to compare two large text documents and measure how similar they are using processing, vectorization, and cousin similarity techniques. Document similarity is important because it helps organizations compare large amounts of text data efficiently. These methods are commonly used in plagiarism detection, recommendation systems, customer review analysis, semantic search engines, and business intelligence applications. Instead of manually reading thousands of documents, the NLP allows computers to identify patterns and relationships automatically. For this project, I used the Spacey for processing and the Scikit-learn for vectorization and similarity analysis. All this came, all the data set came from the Amazon product reviews. So first, I loaded the Amazon review data set into my Jupyter notebook using pandas. I then selected in the review text column and combined groups of reviews together to create two large documents. Both documents were well over 1,000 word requirement. That's what we have here. Next, I processed the text using Spacey. The processing steps included the tokenization, stop word removal, delimitation, and lowercasing. The tokenization splits the text into individual words. Stop word removal removes very common words like be and usually do not add important meaning. The delimitation converts the words into their base form, such as running or to run. Finally, lowercasing helps make the text more consistent by creating the uppercase and lowercase words the same way. These processing steps help reduce noise and prepare the documents for vectorization. After pre-processing, I converted the documents into numerical vectors using two techniques, bag of words and TDIF. The TDIF, which stands for term frequency inverse document frequency, improves on bag of words by giving less importance to words that appear too frequently and more important to meaningful terms that help distinguish documents. I use the scikit-learn count vectorizer and the TF-IDF vectorizer libraries to generate these vector representations. To compare the documents, I use cousin similarity. I use cousin similarity. The cousin similarity measures how close two different vectors are by calculating the angle between them. And that will be scores closer to 1 indicate high similarity, while scores closer to 0 indicate low similarity. So we got here. These scores indicate that the two documents were strongly similar. The result makes sense because both documents were created from Amazon product reviews, so they contain many related words, phrases, and product descriptions. The bag of words score was slightly higher because it focuses mainly on raw word frequency. The TF-IDF produced a slightly lower score because it reduces the influence of very common words and focuses more on meaningful terms. Overall, the processing and vectorization methods work well for comparing the two documents. However, there are still limitations. Bag of words and the TF-IDF do not fully understand language context, emotion, or deeper semantic meaning. Two documents can express the same idea using completely different words, and these methods may not recognize the similarity very well. In the real world industry applications, these techniques could be improved using word embeddings, transformer models, and semantic language models that better understand context and relationships between words. Despite these limitations, document similarity analysis remains a valuable NLP technique for many real-world applications, including plagiarism detection, recommendation systems, and semantic search, and customer feedback analysis. Thank you. This concludes this video.